this little wig, like, it's a hat day. I don't feel like gluing it down, fixing it. It's a hat day. But hey y'all, what's up? What they do? It's me. Hey boo, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you haven't subscribed yet, because I know sometimes you can't get to know a person before you subscribe, and that is okay. But after this video, you gonna know me and you gonna subscribe. Okay, but welcome. On this channel you're gonna see hair videos, college videos, fashion videos, and lifestyle videos. So if that's what you into, just subscribe down below. But yeah, so today's video is a college information video. So I'm just going to be talking about the application process of A&T. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you all tips, test scores that I had, tests you should take, tests you don't need to take, all of that. So if you're just interested in that stuff and you want to know more about the topic, just keep watching the video. So when it comes to applying to A&T, you can apply either early or you can apply regular. So when you apply early, you can do early decision or early action. I did early action because I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to A&T. So when you do early action, the application is typically due sometime in October. Now the regular application, I'm not sure when that is due, but I will find a picture and I will insert it right here and to tell you the deadline for that. But when you do early action, you basically, yeah, like I said, is when you don't know if you want to go to a school, but you kind of have a fear for it. If you do early decision, once you get accepted, you have to go to that school. So if you know you want to go to A&T and you're for sure, like, you just have your mind set, do early decision. That way you have all your stuff, you can be prepared way easier and all of that. So that is the types of applications. And the application fee is $60. So you can get it waived through your school, but if you don't get it waived, you got to pay that $60. So yeah, I recommend getting the application fee waived, because $60 just to submit some information, not worth it. So yes, get your application fee waived. You can go to your counselor and do all that kind of stuff. I know that's how it was in my high school. So yeah. So when it comes to the tests and stuff you need to get into the school, there's not really any test you have to take. Like, there's not one you need more than the other. So this is what I mean by that. When it comes to filling out your application, if you're applying for the class of 2021, if you're applying the 2021 year, testing is optional. Like, you don't have to submit SAT or ACT scores. But if you're applying, I mean, that's just how it is now. I'm not sure about the years to come, but this upcoming year you do not need testing. But if you do want to submit testing, my scores, I had an ACT score of 21, and that's the average actually. So yeah, the ACT scores are 21. The average SAT score is, give me a second to look that up real quick. The average ACT scores are 21, and the average SAT score is 1100. So that's actually pretty good, and that's not really, you know, too much to get or too much to ask for. But if you don't have those, if you have a high GPA, that can also help you as well. I graduated high school with a 3.8, and I graduated with honors as well. So I had that, and I had my ACT score was average, and I did a lot of community service, and I was a cheerleader. I did stuff in my church. I was very active in school and outside of school. So add all that kind of stuff to your application, because it makes you look good. It's like, they're like, oh, she's active in her community, she's active at her school, she can bring a lot to our school, we want her here, or we want him here. And when they look, it's like you have that stuff to fall on if your test scores and stuff isn't that high. But you can't just be terrible and expect to get in. But like, if you know you're barely there, you got that other community service, all that other stuff to fall back on. But if you have that and you have the test scores, you just look great overall. So yes, add everything, brag about yourself in your application, because they love to see stuff like that. All colleges love to see stuff like that. So yes, brag about yourself in your application. Okay, so the next aspect of it is, besides the test scores and all that, you can, if you take AP classes, you can submit your AP test scores, just depending on the subject. Like, say for instance, you took the one for psychology, I believe we do accept that one. But I didn't submit mine because I didn't feel the need to, because of my major. Like, what am I going to do with that with my major? But yeah. So you can submit your AP test scores. And if you need to, I would submit them if it can benefit you. So yeah, do that. So when it comes to the cost of the school, the costs are different for in-state and out-of-state students. So I'm an out-of-state student and I have to pay around $30-something thousand. Yeah, but that's before financial aid. So you make sure you apply for FAFSA and make sure you do all that other stuff. I'll talk about scholarships in a second. But yeah, so that's the cost. And then the cost for in-state students is around $20,000, $18,000. But out-of-state students, if you really want to go, you got to work, okay? So the school does offer scholarships. You can do what's it called? Outside scholarships as well. So there's a scholarship section on the website, and you just go there and it'll give you different kinds of scholarships. There's merit scholarships. I know there's the Dowdy scholarship, all that kind of stuff. So you just click on it and read the requirements and all of that kind of stuff. And you can also like with merit scholarships, you can get scholarships for having good test scores and stuff like that. So I do recommend getting a scholarship, whether you're in-state or out-of-state, because who wants to pay for college in general? So yes, make sure you get scholarships. Apply for scholarships. They are so easy to apply for. There's different kind of websites. There's scholarships dot I forgot what it's called. Scholarship something. Then there's FastWeb. They also have scholarships. Or you can just Google scholarships for left-handed people, or scholarships for having blue eyes, scholarships for having two big toes. Like, there's scholarship for everything. So if you search for it, you're going to find it, and you better apply. Okay? And most scholarships just ask for a simple essay. That's it. If you want that money, you can write that essay. Okay? Okay. Yeah. And to add something else about out-of-state, there's only an 18% capacity for out-of-state students. So if you get in and you're an out-of-state student, you should feel lucky because you got in. It's only an 18% capacity for out-of-state students, okay? Only 18% of us can get in out-of-state. So, yeah, not to brag, but I'm part of that 18%. Yeah. So that's just that. So take that kind of information into consideration when you're applying and you're out of state. Like, that's why I was like, brag about yourself, because if you're out of state, only 18% of us out of state students get in. So you better brag about yourself, because you want to look like, oh, we need her at our school, or we need him at our school. Okay. They need you in that 18%. Okay. All right. I know people always ask me about the majors. There's a lot of majors at this school, but I'm going to talk a little bit about my major. So I am a fashion, merchandising, and design student. With that major, we learn about all kinds of stuff. We learned about how to make clothes. We learned about textiles. We learned about design. We have to take an art class, stuff like that. Learn how to design. I had a class recently where you have to make garments, all that kind of stuff. So we also learn about like the business aspect of fashion, the market, counterfeit goods, all that kind of stuff. So anything dealing with fashion, you're going to learn in this program. So if that's what you're into, I definitely recommend becoming a fashion student, because it's amazing. I love it over here, because it's something I'm interested in and it's something I want to do with my life. So I'm like, if I can learn about it as well, oh, I love it. So that's just a little bit about the fashion program. Last topic I'm going to talk about is the honors program. So as you can see, I got on my honors shirt. I applied for honors going into my sophomore year. So I wasn't in honors my freshman year, but I did apply going into my sophomore year. So if you are a freshman student wanting to apply to honors, I'm going to give you a little information about that. So if you are an entering freshman and you want to be in the honors program, here are the stats you need. I'm going to read them for you real quick. So you need to have a minimum of a 3.75 GPA. You need a minimum 1238 SAT or 26 ACT. But those tests are optional if you're a fall 21 applicant. So things are a little easy for y'all. Good luck though. And you just need to complete the undergraduate application, and you need to complete a university honors program application. So with the application, I know for me, you just fill out some questions and then you have to write an honors essay. Like with the whole scholarship thing, you just have to write a quick little essay, and it's not hard to write that essay. It doesn't have to be long. It has to be a page, I believe. So yeah, you just write that quick little essay, submit it, and they will get your results back to you quick. Like, I think I heard back in, I honestly don't remember, but it was not long that I was waiting to hear back. But yeah, so that's what you need if you're a freshman entering in and you want to be in the honors program. If you are a current student and you want to be in the honors program, here's the stats you need and the stuff you need to know for that. So you need to have a minimum of a 3.5 GPA. You need 15 credit hours earned from the school, or if you're a transfer student, the school you used to go to. And you just need to complete the application. When you're in the honors program, you get different kind of perks. Like, you get to apply for classes earlier. There's certain housing for honors students, but only honors students can stay in that. So honors, they are an LLC, living learning community. You have your own place to live. Well, you don't have to stay in the honors LLC, because I don't. I stay in an apartment. But yeah, so you get your own place to live. You get to register for classes early. And there's different kind of community service events you can go to, all of that kind of stuff. So with honors comes perks. And it looks really, really good if you want to go into graduate school or just job applications and all of that kind of stuff. So I recommend joining honors if you have the eligibility for it, because it's also not that much work either. Like, it's pretty easy going. So that's just what I have to say about the honors program at my illustrious HBCU. So that is really all I have for this video. I know it sounds kind of all over the place. It's a little scattered, but that's just the admissions process, application, what you should put on your application, my test scores, all of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a lot of information. And if you have more questions, do not feel afraid to comment them down below, because I can make more videos and I can share this information with y'all, because I love sharing with y'all and I love giving y'all information. So without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and turn on the notification bell. That way you get a notification every time I post a video. So without further ado, I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.